Right, let's get ourselves organized and set up and make sure everything is working. So there we go. We do have audio and video, my friends. We are doing very, very well today. So, my friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is safe and well. It is the weekend. So yeah, Friday. I have that Friday feeling, my friends. Thought I'd do a little bit of work here on the base game map, which is the Erlengrad. This is obviously the Alpine map here. Beautiful map. I haven't really looked at it too much since FS22 came out. I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of get my ass back on this map and excuse me, get my ass back on this map. Do a little bit of testing with the Krone BiG M500 here, and we have some. We have the Steyr 8215 here. So basically, this is kind of the conventional, the non-foresty version of the Steyr tractor. This is another My Game Steam mod. This is a mod. This is the Krone BiG pack. It's a square baler. It's one of the older design square balers. So we have the Riggy track. This is probably my second favorite tractor in Farming Simulator 22. My favorite being the McCormack, the X8. We've got another baler over here. We have the round baler, Krone, the Comprima. I thought it'd be a nice idea to have a few Krone mods, since we are kind of testing out the Krone BiG M500. So we have the Krone here, obviously. We have the European configuration, because we are on a European map. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out the torque scale on the BiG M500 here. So the mod at the Krone BiG M500 has a couple of engine options. So it has the BiG M500 standard version, excuse me, which is 520 horsepower, and it has a kind of a torque scale associated with that. Then we have the Alpine version, which is 620 horsepower, and the torque scale is much more beefy, much more powerful. And especially because of the rear PTO here, right? So we needed a torque scale that was capable of getting up these steep ass hills here. Look. So obviously Alpine is perfect for grass care work. There hasn't been much progress in terms of the Krone BiG M500. What I mean by that is I'm waiting for My Game Steam to issue a new update. He's redoing the entire sound scheme from scratch. I wanted something a little bit more intricate and complex for the sound scheme. So that takes time, because you kind of have to go back and forth and listen to it and adjust the timings. So there's work to be done. I also asked him to, so see this PTO here, right? This piece here. Basically, I've asked him to put an animation in that, so it actually spins, right? I've also asked him to do some work on the front PTO, and have a kind of a shaking, spinning animation, a vibrating animation. Obviously, that should kind of have some movement once you're actually mowing. It should vibrate at the very least. He's put in a new sound scheme into the ladder here. So when you exit and enter the ladder, let me see, can I get into that there? So you can hear it there, look. So every time you enter and exit, the ladder has its own sound. Okay, so that's that one. So yeah, we're still in the BiG M500 has moved from an alpha state to a beta state. So it is currently in a beta state, I would say. We're making good progress. It's slow, but it is good. On. So why do I have... There we go. So since you're on these steep ass hills, one of the tricks that I think it was mouse 2222 or something like that. Basically, I was, you know, when I was basically cutting the grass up and down. Now that takes a lot of horsepower, you know what I mean? So mouse actually advised me that you should go from left to right, because, you know, it takes less horsepower to you know, to mow from left to right. So I think we're going to do that. So see this piece here at the back, right? See the way that that piece there, look. See the way that piece swings in and out there, that frame at the back there. Basically, I want a sound scheme for that piece to go on, and I also want a piece for the arms here. So you see the front arms here, the way they fold up. See those ones here, look. So basically, I'm looking for individual sound schemes for individual animations. So that's what we're kind of working on at the moment with the Big M500 here. Oh no, we're on a wide spread now. So we need to change that to SWAT dropping. So we have our in-cab. We have our simple IC. So I don't know, there's something funny about that clock. See it says 8:43. See the 3. Now the 3 now is visible, but if you change the angle of the machine, it seems to kind of half disappear. I don't know, something going on with the last digit on the clock display there. But my game stream is going to take a look at it. So this is the interior of the mod here. My game stream made a new creative decision today. He was telling me about it. So basically, in previous mods, he basically decided to take bitmaps off all the, you know, the DDS files, the images. And I don't know, he had some kind of debate or discussion with someone, and he's decided to follow the giant software guidelines, whereas all the DDS files now have bitmaps. So what I did on my end here, on my file version of the file, I applied bitmaps to all of the DDS images. So as you see here in my game stream, everything here is bitmaps, with bitmaps. And I'll just show you guys again just some of the functionality coming in the upcoming version of the Krone BiG M500. So you have the get bloody close enough, that is. So you have simple IC functionality. Why can't I get in any closer than that? Something's preventing me. Is it the arms? No, that's not going to work either. That doesn't make sense. Why would that happen? I can't seem to get in bloody close enough. Bloody thing. I don't know what's going on there. What the hell, dude? So I know that one works. There you go. That one opens. Timings for the simple IC functionality needs to be adjusted. There we go. That one works. So that's your internal engine there. Now I can adjust that one. Why can't I get up to this one here? For some reason I can't seem to get in there. So put down the motors again. No, it will not let me in there. Nope, I cannot get the red. What is going on there? No, I should be able to get in there. For some reason I can't. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. You need to be able to open the damn thing. I mean, I can fold it up, no problem, but it's not going to look right. What is going on there? Why can I not reach that X? The X is not showing up on that side. Why is it not showing up in the folded state? Where are my X's? Look. So the X's are disappeared now in the folded state, which is probably a good thing. You know? I wonder did my games team do that? Has he put something in that I wasn't aware of? That the X's only appear in the unfolded state? Is that something he has done? He didn't tell me about it. Yeah, look, the X's appear. That is interesting. I had not noticed that before. I wonder if that's what he's done. The X's are not appearing when the more is folded. I cannot reach that bloody X. So my character cannot get any closer. So there's something there that is preventing the character from getting in closer. There's a collision or something there. It is not letting me in. Oh, there, look, huh? So I have to bend down to get it? Okay, that's weird. We're going to have to take a look at that. Not happy with how that's set up there. Should be easier to get in there and, you know, put this up and down. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Anyways, let's move on. That's enough of that shit. So we turn, we have the SWAT mode on. So we're going to go across the field. It takes less horsepower than, say, going up and down. Now this is an undefined field, which means that you can't put a worker on it. I don't think you can. Wait, oh, you can. Holy Toledo, I didn't know that. Alrighty then, shit, let's just put that on a worker. Fold. Double pickup. Baler. So this is a square baler. So the so this is the kind of the standard version of the Stair 8150. So she's got 215 horsepower, and she's got a very, very beefy torque scale. So she should have no problem doing this kind of work. I think the baler is 120 horsepower. So, you know, it's got the juice, as it were. There we go. Look, she's doing her shit there. So we're going to do a few different actions. We're going to do a bit of tedding, going to do a bit of windrowing, a bit of baling with the Big M500 because it does have a PTO at the back. Stair obviously is an Austrian brand, I believe. I believe it's Austrian. Oh, down. Well, we're already pooping up rails. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Steyr, I believe, is an Austrian brand. They've been around quite a long time now. There we go. There's the big M500. 13.2 meters. Kicking ass. So we're hoping to get the official version of the big M500 for Farming Simulator 22 out on Saturday, the 18th of March. And why we chose the 18th of March is because the new DLC from Giants is going to be released on Tuesday the 21st. So we thought it was a good idea to put it out just a couple of days beforehand. So yeah, you will be able to use the Krone BiG M500 with the new Gawil or Govile. I don't know what the German pronunciation is. Or no, Govile are Austrian as well, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They're Austrian. So another Austrian brand is Govile. So let's put our tractor over here for a second. So he's obviously, the AI workers are stupid, obviously. He doesn't like that tree. So just to let you know that the Krone BiG M500 here has collisions on all the mowers. So there's collisions everywhere in this thing. So if I go up to this, so look, you can see there, look, there's a collision. So that's intentional. Just be aware of that there are collisions on all the mowers. We are going to hook up to the rear PTO. I want to see if my game stream had an opportunity to fix the PTO attachment issue that I spoke about a few weeks ago. So the attacher joint here at the back of the big M500 isn't set properly. And it's still there, as you can see, look. So the attacher joint hasn't been fixed, basically. So we'll have to do that before the release, obviously. So there is a rear PTO on the back of the Krone BiG M500. It is unrealistic, but it's a shop option, and it's expensive. We set it to $5,000 or euros. You know, it's an unrealistic thing. You wouldn't be able to do this in the real world, obviously. But for people who want to use the big M500 with the baling or whatever, this is the ideal setup and scenario here. So we have to unfold the baler. We have to turn on the baler, obviously. Turn on the mower. So basically the rear PTO here allows you to do two jobs at once. It allows you to mow the grass, 13.2 meters, and you can bale at the same time. So you do all your two jobs at once, basically. And it it just makes things very efficient, especially for grass work, you know. So yeah, we want to obviously get this working for the new DLC, the baling DLC, Govile. I think it'll be a very, very nice kind of setup for people. Erlengrad here is a good map to kind of test out the baling characteristics, I guess. So the rear baler here is 120 horsepower. The big M500 in this configuration is 620. So you've got 500 horses left over for the, without the baler attached. It's plenty of horsepower. So that is a good kind of example of a baler attached via the PTO to the back of the big M500. And you get two jobs done at once, which is very efficient. So I personally would recommend a square baler is probably your best option for this setup. You can obviously put a round baler if you want to. I think the square baler is the best because it means you don't have to stop and unload the baler like you do with a round baler, obviously. So if you don't know, the Krone BiG M 500 is a real world piece of equipment. It was manufactured by Krone from 2009 to 2013, I believe. Maybe, it could even be 2007, not sure of my dates, but it was discontinued in 2013 because they were very, very expensive compared to conventional mower setups, you know, with a front mower and a rear mower on a tractor setup. It was an expensive kind of solution, you know, and you know, a lot of farmers just prefer to do it the cheaper way. So these bad boys would set you off anywhere between 450,000 euros to 500,000 euros, depending on the configuration in the real world back then. This is your in-cab here. So all the displays here work. Shows you your speed, your RPM, your working speed, which is so the working speed of this mower is 20 kilometers per hour, which is 12 mph. So that's based on real world specifications. It shows you the in-game time. It shows you the working hours. It shows you your fuel capacity. There's also it shows you the capacity of your fuel. So basically, when you run out of fuel, an alarm will go off. A visual and auditory alarm will go off, indicating that you're low on fuel or whatever. It's got dynamic dynamic ground adjustment, which means the mowers will move and contour to the ground terrain, you know, so they're not rigid, you know, they move with the kind of the terrain, as it were, as you can see there. So you can get a lot of grass cut. So we'll take her up the hill now, I guess. Test out that horsepower. It's doing a good job getting all of the grass, I think. So it's obviously in the swath mode, it's spitting the grass into the center, as you can see there. So we are hoping to release the mod, as I said, on Saturday, the 18th of March. And, you know, we wanted to kind of time it with the new DLC from Giants, which is the Go Wheel or Go Wheel or whatever they call it. I don't know what the Austrian translation is, or German. So we can turn that off there. We can unload the baler. Let's fold her up. We have the European flag. Just go down to the shop, just go for a drive, see what it feels like driving on the road, you know, that type of thing. So a lot of this is just, you know, testing, just to feel how the mod is driving and how the, you know, that type of thing, the physics of it, make sure everything's fine. So we do have simple IC in cab. So, whoa, easy does it there, easy does it. Whoa! Who put that bloody tree there? God damn it! Bloody giants putting trees in my way. So yeah, the road speed of this particular, the Alpine version is she goes 50 kph, which is 30 mph. Standard speed is 24 mph. That is the reverse camera view. Whoa! Holy crap! They're very, very steep ass roads here and hills. It's a good test of the kind of the power, the horsepower and torque scale of the Big M here. We do have traffic on, so it could get a little bit deadly as we get closer to the town here. It's pretty good to drive. Stay on the road, Richard. Let's just go down here. Am I going back up or down? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on this map. Beautiful map though. I think Giants did a fantastic job. You know, the scenery is just fantastic on this map. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down here. Oh, holy crap! European license plate. We have the we have these awesome dynamic. I'll show you this. The cloth skirting. It's a new addition for Farming Simulator 22. The dynamic cloth skirting. See the way it all moves and sways. Look. That awesome. Look. So all the skirting around the moors is all you know, it's no longer static and rigid or like a metal. In the 19 version, it was like there was a metal skirting around the moors. This is more of a kind of a cloth effect, and I think it looks really cool. So that's a new feature for the FS22 version of the Krone BiG M 500. More has all-wheel steering as well. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but there is all-wheel steering on this thing. So the turning radius on this thing is massively impressive. Look, as you can see. Get out of my way, traffic! God damn it! Oh shit! hope no one saw that. Yeah, the traffic drive a lot faster now in 22 than it did in 19. So where is the bloody store? Again, it's been a while since I've been on this map, so I have to kind of get my bearings again. I think I'm way off course. Holy shit. Oh! Holy Toledo. So we started on new farmer, or farm manager, I don't know. Whatever the basic mode, which means you get your farm and your house and your, you know, your stuff. So I guess that's where I'm driving. So there's a few grass areas here that I could probably chop as well. There we go. So this is the farm area here. I'm sure if you played Erlengracht, you're very familiar with this setup. See my very, very impressive reversing skills. So we do have a reverse beep sound, and we have reverse lights. They illuminate on the ground and everything. Detach that. So we have some grass fields here we could probably do. Actually, you know, let's go get a tether or something. Let's get a tether. Let's get a tether from the shop. Or what we could do is we could bring it up here. Let's go to our. You have the little riggy track here, look. So we have the Pottinger here, look. So this is a mod up mod. This is a 13-meter tether, obviously. So we could bring this down. And we could do a bit of tedding with the Big M500. Oh! Wrong button. I do love this reggae track. I think it's awesome. So, season 3 of Picard started yesterday? Thursday? No, Thursday. Yeah, season 3 of Picard. Based on everything that I've read so far, it appears that you know, it's getting like rave reviews, even from the most diehard of haters. And I can assure you, there's a lot of haters out there for Picard season 1 and 2. But apparently, the new showrunner is apparently doing a fantastic job with the show. So we're going to go with a wide swath. So this this tether is perfect because it's 13 meters. So I've already tested this before. They're perfectly sized, if that makes sense. And you can kind of see that once we get going. Turn on the tether. Lower the motors. Turn it on. So, as you can see there, my friends, the width is bang on perfect. So you can TED and mow in one movement, I guess, or action. It's kind of another advantage of the this kind of setup here. See there, look, they're perfectly sized. Nothing is missed on the ground. I think I own this field, don't I? Do I not own that field? Ah, shit. Well, that's not very good, is it? Bloody hell. Well, let's go back over that again. So yeah, Erlengrad is great for just grass work. It's pretty much all the map is grass. So we're getting into some slopey bits here. Let's see how the mower adjusts to this area. It's steep there. So I've got some mods as well to show you guys, in honor of the new DLC that's coming out from Giants, the Go Vile or Go Wheel or whatever however you pronounce the damn thing. We do have some mods to show you guys. See how it manages this slopey area here, look. This is quite steep here, look. Let's see what happens here with this one. No problem for the Big M500. Do you remember there are collisions on the motors? So once again, she has the juice. Have access to this land, okay. So that's a very odd angle there. So obviously not going to get that. Area up here. So once again, my friends, that's another good example of the capabilities of the Krone BiG M500. As it says, you can cut grass and head at the same time. You can obviously you can windrow as well if you wanted to for some reason. If you wanted a wide spread, you could windrow the grass now with the Big M500. That is certainly a thing if you wanted to do that. So we'll just stop that there. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Cecil Simulations. How the hell are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate that. You doing well, sir? Just doing a little bit of testing here with the Big M500. Showing off my amazingly awesome, impressive reversing skills. I mean, I am the 22nd best driver in Farmson. There is a list. There you go. So obviously, if you wanted to, you could windrow with the Big M500. You could put a baler on the back of it, a round baler, square baler. Whatever fancies your kind of interest. So, you know, we've moved from an alpha state on the mod to a beta state. The progress is going slow, but it is going very well. And we should have, hopefully, you know, we have set the date for the release date for Saturday, March 18th for the Krone BiG M500. What else do we have to show you, my friends? Should we take a... So there's a kind of, you know, we're getting the Go Vial or Go Wheel DLC from Giants, obviously, on Tuesday the 21st of March. Basically, I went through the mod hub mods for all the Go Wheel or Go Vial mods. And basically, I created my own kind of private mod, I called it the Go Vial Pack, as you can see. So these are, most of these, pretty much all of these are from Agrar Design Austria. So they have a number, they have like 4 or 5 different mods on the mod hub. What I decided to do was basically just put them all in a single mod, kind of a pack, if that's the way to put it. A big for those hills, don't you think, for that more? Not really. I think the 500 is very capable of. So basically we have, so there is a specific motor configuration built into this. So we have the standard Big M500, which is 520 horsepower, and it has a standard kind of torque scale. Then we have the Alpine version. So we even in FS19 we created a specific kind of a motor configuration here for the Erlengratt. So that's what I've been using there today. So I tested this mod on 19. It is more than capable of handling these fields on Erlengratt. So that's why we're you know, kind of doing it today, as it were. There is a new piece that we put on the mod. I just want to show you this. A new i3D element that was placed on the mod. Let me show you this. So there's a new part here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a this piece here. Look, so they're on both sides. This is basically a an electrical distribution box. So my game sim took this off the Krone BiG M 450. So this is because we're going to be having dynamic hoses, you know, pneumatic cables, electrical cables. You know, the mowers at the moment don't have any cabling, you know, hosing and that type of thing. So that piece there, and it's on the opposite side as well. They're there for the upcoming hoses and electrical cables and that type of thing. So all the motors on the front and the back are going to have you know, hosing and that type of thing, pneumatic and electrical hosing, and on the front as well. But they're not in there yet. So that's what she looks like on the inside. So you have your, this is obviously animated, as you can see. This operates your blinkers. You have your animated key there. So the key is animated. Okay, so it turns obviously. And we have the CCI 1200 screens. These are based on real world screens for the Big M500. Simple IC functionality. Armrest. Body seat. The door. Turn on and off the clock. Real-time clock. Wipers. That activates the wipers there. You have your screens. All the usual bells and whistles in cab. We have all the animation color, or the colors for all the various lights. So that's kind of what it looks like there. We have the light as well. Turn that on and off. Just the reverse of it there. It's a seat. All the various buttons and everything. So yeah, that's kind of the interior of the Big M500. That's the exterior. So you have your def canister, you have your batteries. You can go outside cab and you can actually open the door here. Get up there, that is. A little bit difficult. So yeah, you can close the door from the outside. Okay. So the timings on the those simple IC functions need to be adjusted. They're a little bit off at the moment. So you can see interior wise, the drum spins. So there's a spinning drum inside that is linked to the you know, the RPM of the engine. So it speeds up and slows down depending on the, you know, how much RPM is being generated or being used or whatever. So that, my friends, is the Krone BiG M500. So this is a basically these are the mods from Agrar Design Austria. He's got some very nice high quality mods. Two of these are actually part of the upcoming GoVile DLC. Now I don't know if Agrar Design, I don't know if Giants made them or Agrar Design Austria made them, but basically this model here, the RGB, this is going to be part of the DLC. This is going to be part of the DLC. So these first two mods here, as you see, these are available on the mod hub for PC only. But these two pieces of equipment they're part of the DLC. So I don't know why Giants chose to do it like that. I don't understand why they didn't do something different that that wasn't on the mod hub. But for whatever reason, we're getting these two pieces of equipment as part of the DLC. And these are just other pieces of equipment. So they're all based on real world GoVile, so this is like a 3-point bale thingy. I don't know what you call that bloody thing. And you have this one as well. So you can change the decals from new to old and that type of thing. That's the DTR. I don't know what this thing actually does, to be perfectly honest. This is another one here. all various options. It's another one, the RBS. Very high quality, lots and lots of detail on this. You get this one here, the TDD. This is a TDE. And there's this kind of more Govile. So this is a round bale spike. So there is a lot of Govile equipment already on the mod hub. If you want to go check that stuff out. I'm personally not a big fan of the DLC in terms of its, its content. I think we have more than enough bloody baling equipment. Just too much of it, actually, in my opinion. So yeah, we're going to be getting more baling equipment. I really don't think we need it, but whatever. I would have preferred, for example, had we got corn stalk or corn straw baling. Now, Giants or Terminator did say that there is parts of the DLC that remain unannounced. But, they could have ended the speculation by simply telling people up front whether, the DLC is going to have corn straw baling or not. If they're holding that back, I think it's a mistake not to just say it up front. So this is all the base game equipment. For some reason, we are not getting a square baler with the. We're not getting a square baler with the new DLC. I don't know why that is. There's no square baler, basically. I have no idea why they've done it like that, but that's what Giants have chosen to do. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a. I'm looking for this. Let's go down to the shop and grab that stuff. Just do a little bit of baby baling, I think. So yeah, $9.99 or €10 or $10 for the DLC, 9 pieces of equipment. It's really nothing we haven't seen before or had before. They've just introduced a few new ways of maybe making bales, but I mean, we're going to be able to put corn silage and wrap it. I mean, okay, what's the point of that? I don't know. Some of the decisions Giants make, I just don't get, really. Just don't see the point of it. I mean, what's it really doing in terms of new ways to farm? Whoa! Holy crap. See, there's an offset in this thing. That's kind of putting me off. There we go. That's what I want. Professional driver, chat. Professional driver. Whoa. Hopefully that bloody train isn't approaching. I've been clipped more than once by that bloody train with the barriers come down. Whoa! Bloody drivers. Lunatics. Right. There we go. So we need operating position. We need to... Yeah, you, sir, will have to wait. So yeah, this is going to do baby bales, I guess. And it's going to auto-load them onto the back of the thingy, you think? Sir Tony of Myth, How the hell are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Great stream today, sir. If you don't know Sir Tony Miff, he does stream on Twitch and on YouTube. Does have a YouTube channel. Does shorts and reviews and does mod reviews and that type of thing. I'm gonna go check him out. So yeah, look, she's loading the baby builds on the back here, which is kind of cool. You know, giants, take note. You know, maybe something like this might have been nice as a base game mod. You know, baby builds that auto load. You know, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. The modders can do it. I'm sure you guys could do it. We can put tension belts on this thing as well, as far as I know. You can unload them. Just put this to the side here, I think. Let us get. Let's. I don't know. Let's. What's here? What haven't I used before? We have the 8S. What's this thing? It's 145 horses. Do we have narrows on this sucker? We do, look. We could let's go with that. Got that tire sound mod thingy installed design. We have standard front loader. Front weight. Do we want? We don't want a 3-point in that. Front loader attacher, yes. License plates. Let's get a wind rower. Can speed things up a little bit. So we've got the Pottinger, we've got the Samaz. We've got the big. How much is this? It's 90 horsepower. What is that? That's 9.7 meters. That's a little bit big for what I need it to be. What's this? This is 4.7 meters. That's a bit small. Maybe the Samaz. Let's go with the Samaz. Trying to use some equipment that we haven't used before. I love the horses. The more horses, the better. Have you been watching the latest videos from Farmer Men? They're pretty awesome, very entertaining stuff, as always from Farmer Men. So Tony, are you planning to apply to Giants for that that live multiplayer thing with Terminator? I think it'd be a good idea if you did. You know. What I would do is I would probably set something up, and maybe do like a presentation video to him. Maybe you have to do that already. I don't know. Yeah, you know, get in there, submit something. You know, come up with an idea and a concept for a you know, a farm. You know, and I think you guys have a good chance. You're smart guys. I'm sure you could come up with something unique and interesting. You know. If I can find you a tractor, a space tractor, I may have a line on something, but I need to. It actually needs to work, you know. So maybe you know, Mars 2.0. I think maybe an idea. Come up with some kind of scenario, you know. Mars is to save Earth or something like that, you know. Or not, I'll maybe just do something completely different, something that's, I don't know, some other map. Can I put this guy on a worker? I don't know. So yeah, I haven't used this tractor before. I haven't used these Samaz either. Kind of digging the wheel setup in this thing. I was working on another mod for my game stream today. So as you know, he's got a lot of mods from 19 that need converting to 22. So he's got some Mercedes-Benz service truck. I don't know if you played with that in 19, Tony, but yeah, we're doing the conversion process today on that. It's a pretty good mod. Yeah, I mean, see, when Tony started the Mars map, he was limited by the mods available. There are some other mods out there now that are, I think, are appropriate for Mars, you know. I could certainly send him a couple that may be a little bit exclusive, that maybe people haven't seen yet. So I guess it's, I don't know. Tony doesn't like to repeat himself. You know, he's already done Mars, you know, that type of thing. So he'd probably say, you know, he wants to do something different, probably something original. Yeah, that's a Samaz, S-A-M-A-Z. I don't know. I don't know anything about this particular company. I know they do farming equipment. That's about it. Okay, you know, it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. That's a rock, Richard. Yeah, maybe that's a very, very nice pun there, Tony. Well done, sir. Very well done. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Maybe just come up with something new, something different. Got a lot of smart people around you. Now we should be spitting out the bales. Look. Now we're kicking them out. There we go. What are these bales? They're 300 liters or something? So I was looking at the GoVile website. They actually don't do square balers. So I guess that's probably the reason why Giants hasn't included it, because they don't do them. They're all round, and they have a lot of attachments and stuff like that. They have some trailers as well. Kind of older models. So they do agricultural work, but they also do some. You know, they have some other equipment for different municipal tasks. If that makes sense. They have a pallet, a pallet wrapper, which I haven't seen before. I don't know why you would want to wrap pallets, but they do have a pallet wrapper in the real world. So the example that they had in their video was a pallet full of firewood, logs, and then they get the machine and it would wrap them. So I don't know why you would want to do that in Farming Simulator. it's something a little bit different at least. Are we full up yet? Oh, we're only 37. But shit, there's a lot of let's stick a lot of bales on this thing. Holy crap! So it looks like we might get 100 bales in this bloody thing. You have used the pallet wrapper in real world or in game or both? Now, I suppose, now that I think about it, I mean, if you have a pallet of goods, you know, if you had a pallet of, you know, RTX 4090s, you know, graphics cards, yeah, you'd want them wrapped because they are put on a pallet. And obviously for transportation reasons, you would want them wrapped. That makes perfect sense. I'm just thinking about in Farming Simulator, that is, you know, why would you do it? What functionality could you why would you want it as a mod, basically? It might be something the modders might look at. Realism? Could be. Maybe if you... What I could think of... so if you had a pallet of flour, you know, flour boxes or whatever, or cornflakes, whatever, as in a production, and if you wrap the pallets, maybe you get some kind of a yield bonus or some financial bonus to actually wrapping them, you know, like there might be a penalty if you don't deliver the pallets wrapped to, you know, a production facility. You get a penalty or a fine or whatever. So there you know, there could be reasons why you might want to wrap the pallets. Oh, that's not good. Have you considered a farm sim and ATS crossover playthrough? You could do it that way. You could oh, what the hell is going on here? Oh, Jesus. It's all gone pear-shaped here. What the hell? Oh, we don't have the horses. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, shite. Oh, we're struggling now, people. We do not have the horses. Oh, crap. Oh, I need to turn this off. Yeah, oh, we are in trouble here. Holy Toledo, we're in big trouble here. There we go. So yeah, you could do that, Cecil. You could have some kind of a role-playing aspect of it, where you could, you know, prepare your trailer in Farm Sim, you know, and then maybe move over to ATS and actually deliver it, you know, that type of thing. But you'd want to do it in a way that would not necessarily make sense, but you'd want to use some kind of equipment, similar equipment, you know, similar trucks or trailers, you know, to make it a little bit more realistic. So you'd have I don't know, like a Scania truck or whatever, and then a trailer to kind of match up, you know, in Farm Sim and in ATS or ETS. So that could be an idea to do that. I think people have done that before, though. I think they have. Fairly certain they have, actually. So yeah, we're slip sliding around here. There is a case Steiger delivery in... Oh, yeah. I mean, there are some crossover mods, obviously, between ATS and ETS and Farm Sim. There are mods out there. So you could potentially use the same mods, you know. Same trucks and trailers, you know. So that poor little Riggy track is struggling with this setup here. She doesn't have the juice. Oh, whoa! Oh crap! We're sliding again. So it looks like this thing holds 100 bales, which is not bad at all. Look at that, look. That's pretty damn good. So you have the ATS mods, Cecil, for both ATS and FarmSim. So I'm very certain I've seen ATS traders in FarmSim. I know people have converted them. So how many bales are we getting here? So that's 100 bales so far. 101. Yeah, this poor little riggy track does not have the horses for this job. Oh. It's 102. Let's get down to the bottom here. Whoa. What the hell? It's 103. So yeah, we're full now, look. So that's 105 bales. That is not bad. Not too shabby. So I don't know what you would do now. I guess you would detach and detach. Whoa. Can you put tension belts on this? Transporting position. So this poor little tractor has only got 68 horsepower. Just doesn't have the... Yeah, look, she yeah. She does not have the juice. Let's fold that up there. So the next kind of mod, after the Big M500, the next mod that is going to be interesting to me, I'm still hoping to get the Bromar, the mother bin, into FS22, and then we're going to be doing the Volvo A40 GFS, which is a kind of a mining vehicle. It's a mining dumper. I'm sure some of you played with that mod in FS19. Yeah, we're going to be converting that one to 22 properly, that is. I know Nanas has already done it, and he did a very good job. I don't have an issue with the mod or his conversion, but you know, it's not the official My Games theme version of the mod, so we're going to do it ourselves basically. We have cows, so we could potentially feed some of the animals here. So she is struggling. No tension belts with this thing. I think I can unload this. I think so. So there seems to be a point there. Unload bales. Well, shit. Bollocks. That didn't work. Well, oh, well, they got food. Yeah, they did actually get the food. It's just, yeah. Anyways, enjoy, lads. Enjoy. There you go. That should keep you going for a few weeks. Holy shit. Whoa! Are you okay there? Do I need to move this bale? Let me just improve your comfort there, sir. Thank you. Come on, move off. Go on. Let's throw some of these bales in here. It is a Steam mod that will reskin the default tractor in game to John Deere, and the mod that will give you case mods. Oh, okay, that's very nice. Certainly check those out. So yeah, I like the little baby bales because you know they're easy to manage. You know, there's a lot of them though. There. So what else do we have? What else? Do we have anything else? I got this net wine twine wrap thing add-on. I don't know how this works. I know it had an update, so I got the updated version, but I don't know how this stuff works. I wish I bloody well knew. So I don't know what will we. I don't know. Let's get a medium tractor. 7810 is a little bit slow for my taste. Maybe a Massey. We already got a Massey. I'm not a big fan of the Valtras. Those are narrow tires. They are. Get the quick. I don't know if one of the base game I think he said that the base game balers are set up to work with this thing with the net twine. I just don't know which one is set up to work in it. Do any of you know which baler is set up for the net twine or net wrap thingy? Would it be like the Impress or something? Oh, they're already here, look. Oh, okay. So they're here already. Oh, right. So this is the twine add-on as well. So these are these all square balers? See, look, they're already here, look. But they're all square balers for some reason. Why are they all square balers? Will we try this one maybe? The little baby bale, just to see what it looks like with the the twine add-on thingy. So you need to fill this now, right? Oh, it does, look. So we've got 12 rolls. So he's got it set up with the XMLs and everything already. That's kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, we'll just do the just do some wrapping with this thing. And we'll go back up to the grass that we cut up here. It's another tractor that I haven't really used before. I've used the 900 and 1000 series, but not the smaller fence. Where the hell is this grass that I cut? Let's go further. Cab for a little bit. Oh, here we go, here we go, there we go. Right, there we go. Oh, we got a bale in the bloody way. Move! Right, so we need to unfold. Oh, whoa, whoa. Fold lower. Is there any special function or anything? I don't think so. So let's see what happens with the twine thingy. Okay, where's my twine? Ah, a second. That's it? 2 pieces of string? What the hell? Doesn't that already happen with the bloody bales? What the hell? Am I doing something wrong here or what? It is working, look. It is using the... Hold on a second. So, when you make bales, aren't they automatically like wrapped in twine and stuff like that? So it's... I don't know. So they've just taken the base game asset and just made it like you have to refill it and it shows you a usage level. But it's already there built in by Giants by default. Okay. I thought there was more to it than that. And what about the net wrap? Is that a separate mod? Is it twine mod or... Oh, a second. Oh, I only got the twine add-on. I don't have the net wrap. I thought it was net wrap and twine in one. Okay. Well, you live and learn. So yeah, that's what that is. It's just hashtag realism, I guess. Another step than what you would normally do. As I said, you know, your bales do come wrapped, as you can see there. Look. So that's a base game Giants thingy. I don't know. I thought there was more to it than that. So what else do we do? I don't have anything else really. Got the Vermeer tether pack. I mean, they're fine. There's nothing necessarily wrong with them. So this is the. Did I show you this? Have you seen this one, Tony? I sent you the bloody thing, so you know what it is. Yeah, the God wheel pack. So yeah. You know, there's not much to show off with these. You know, they're just implements. Most of these are 3-point attachments. Some of them are for front loaders, and you have a, you know, for telehandler, skid steer. You know, you have different attachment joints on the back here for different equipment. You know, but they're just basically bale, round bale, and square bale handling equipment. You know, there's really nothing to these. So, but I just want to kind of just stick them all into a pack and just kind of use them and that type of thing. So, are there any more fields that I could maybe do some grass cutting on something close to me. Is there a field up here? Maybe fields. Do I own this field? Do I own this field? Let's get rid of that again. What was I doing here? This is what I want to cut. Right, we are going to do a wide swath. I don't have the real Moore mod, unfortunately, so the bushes stay behind, most of them. Collisions, as you can see. Ground adaptation on the Moors. That's a lamppost, apparently. Don't know why giants are putting lampposts on this bloody map. It is upsetting my my professional driving skills here. So yeah, hopefully that's Saturday, March 18th is what we have set the date for the release of the Krone BiG M 500. Barring any, unforeseen issues, should hopefully have it out by then. And it's going to be an absolutely awesome piece of kit. With all the dust particles and everything being kicked up. .2 meters. Well, I mean, technically you can't, but I mean, you can give it a good try, all right. I mean, I need as much yield as possible, so we're trying to get as close to the edges and objects as possible to get that magical yield. I can speak properly, that is. That's the that apparently is the solid concrete wall or something. Don't know who put that there. Bloody giants. That's apparently a lamppost or a street sign. That is a I do apologise, sir. It's poor pedestrian. Shouldn't be walking there anyways. It's my bloody field. That's a sign apparently. See how close we can get. Without killing anybody, that is. Well, we're going to give it the good old college try there, Cecil. You know, just because no one has attempted to mold concrete before doesn't mean it can't be done. So yeah, it's got very good maneuverability with the kind of the wheel setup on this. So it's got all-wheel drive, I guess. Yeah, all-wheel drive. So this is what it looks like in cab. So you can kind of have the dirt set to high or fast or whatever they call it. But yeah, you can see the dirt and that type of thing, the map and it. There's your reverse camera angle. Monitors here showing your stats. Everything works in there. It may need a washer. It may need a wash. It's not, you know. I mean, it's fine. You know, it's functional still, you know. We still have a good rating on the wear and tear, as it were. Yeah, I do have the dirt and wear set to high, just to kind of test. You see what it looks like when it's fully dirty, you know. Make sure everything is actually working in terms of, you know, all the parts have, you know, their dirt and wear textures correctly. See the flag there? It's got a little animation to it. Oh, whoa, whoa. What the hell am I doing? Missing all sorts of bits here, look. That will not do. That will not do. Right, let's keep going. So I don't have any kind of set pattern or way to do this. I'm just gonna any which way that takes my fancy, basically. There's no right way and wrong way. Well, I mean, there probably is a right way and a wrong way. But I mean, this is farm sim, so in the real world, you would probably do it in any certain direction and that type of thing. And there might be reasons to you know, cut the grass in a certain way. especially if you have a baler or something like that behind you. You would obviously have to keep in unison with the baler. So I don't know if you guys know, but the sound of the mower here is actually based on the real world Big M500. So basically, I found a video, a YouTube video of a real world Big M500 mowing grass. So what I did was I made a sound clip and I edited it and that type of thing, and basically made an OGG file. So this is the actual sound file of the real Big M500 mowing. Yeah, there probably is Cecil. What I mean by right in the wrong way, you know, you would cut a field in a certain pattern or certain direction, you know, and there are probably reasons why you would do it in that way, at least in the real world. Like for example, if I was to go like from this direction up and down instead of across, you're using more, you know, you're using more horsepower to get back up the field. So it's more efficient to cut from left to right than up and down, if that makes sense, you know. So in the real world, if you were cutting grass, you'd probably want to keep it in a certain pattern, you know, to kind of minimize your you know, you want to make sure you get all the grass, minimize your fuel usage and just wear and tear on the piece of equipment, you know. Less hours on the machine, I guess. So like you wouldn't be doing this in the real world, you know, because you're going uphill now, you know. So you would go across instead of up and down, if that makes sense. But the mod here is more than capable of handling these steep ass hills because it's been designed for Erlengrad. The torque scale has been refined and tuned for Erlengrad. So we designed it so you could put a baler on the back of it and still go uphill. You know, that's what we designed the torque scale for. So it's got the juice. So you can also obviously put a you know, a tether or a windrower and go uphill, and you know, still be able to, you know, cut grass at 12 mph. So that is why we created the Alpine motor configuration specifically for this map, for those, you know, those particular tasks. So obviously, if you had a forage wagon or a baler behind you, and you know you were in swath mode, you know you'd want to keep it in a certain pattern and direction, you know, for the guy behind you. Otherwise, it would just be a bloody mess, you know. If you were just going, you know, arseways over elbow, as they say, you know, it's gonna make it difficult for the, you know, the other worker or farmer or whatever. So yeah, we're I'm trying to get as much in-game time with the Big M500, to actually use it, because there may be things that we have missed or not seen yet, or not. There's always something that you could potentially miss or not that happens. So I'm trying to get as much in-game time with the more as I can, and just actually use the damn thing. It's the best way to test a mod is to use it. A lot of modders, they don't test their stuff properly. I saw a mod recently, Cecil. There was a Valmit. It was an older mod, it was from 17. Someone converted it. It was like a logging thingy, a trailer and a log grab thingy. The guy put the bloody mod out without no wheels. I actually sent it to Tony. He says, "What the hell is this crap like? I mean, is this where we're at now with mods? People will put mods out without even bloody wheels working? I mean, my God. There is a lot of shit out there. There really is. A lot of shit. And just guys, just, I don't know. They just don't give a crap. On baseball, yeah. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, you know what? I was surprised that Giants didn't. The baseball field on Elm Creek. That has like a grass field. Why didn't Giants put a contract in the baseball field where you could, bloody cut grass or whatever, and as a contract? I'm very surprised that they never thought of that. It seemed like a no-brainer, For some reason, they didn't do it. That was a missed opportunity, in my opinion. Yeah, there was another guy. Then he put out a series of Liber mods for basically roleplay stuff, like these massive Liber cranes, and he had a whole bunch of attachments with them, so like tanks and power generators and all that type of thing. He had about a dozen mods in series. There was a lot of mods. There was like 12 mods or something for this particular Liber crane, I guess it is. Massive crane. Yeah, it was interesting, especially for role playing. Of course, FS Miner does a lot of stuff as well with the mining and construction stuff. I still think Giants have missed an opportunity there to have their own construction simulator type game, I guess one of the problems with construction simulator is that it's not open world, it's all like missions, I guess. There's no freedom in that game to do anything. Once you do one job, you go on to the next one. They're all preset kind of missions. I think Giants have a great opportunity to have some kind of mining and construction game with farming simulator engine, and give people like a map and free reign to do whatever they want, I mean, all of the production that we have in 22 now could easily be tailored to a mining and construction map. Giants have the knowledge and the kind of experience where they could easily make construction equipment and get all the brands on board. I mean, they have a number of them already. I would love to see a Giants mining and construction game. I would play the hell out of that thing. Could have all the, you know, like a proper mine, you know, blowing up the bloody quarry or blowing up tunnels. And I mean, I know people have done that in Farmson, but you know, trains to deliver raw materials, gold production. You know, there's so many minerals that you could, you know, mine or whatever and process, you know. So we are nearly finished this field, chat. Nearly finished. Not much left in it now. So as I said, this mod does have multiple swath options. So it has left and right swath, center swath, and then widespread. So you do have a number of options on this thing. I think that's the last of it. Let me just go, let's just quickly take a spin around here just to see if I've missed anything. I mean, yeah, there's the borders, but you know, they're hard to get at. But I just want to make sure that I got the main, you know, the main stuff, like. So let's just take a quick spin around here just to see. There's obviously some bits that are going to be more difficult to get than others. I got all that as well. A few minor little bits, but nothing of substance. And our Big M is absolutely filthy now, as you can see. Over here, look. This section here that we missed. Bits there that are kind of difficult to get, but nothing substantial. You know, it's fine. So I think there's just this piece here, and that's it. Oh, we have a piece here. Oh, wait. Chunk of change here. And my friends, I think that is pretty much it. It's a nice hefty size field there that we just chopped. Happy enough with that. Big M feels just like it did in 19. It doesn't feel any different, which is a good thing. It's absolutely fine to drive, you know. Very maneuverable. It's look at an awesome turning radius, as you can see. Look. Happy with the driving physics of this thing. So everything works. There we go, my friends. That is the new upcoming mod from my game Steam, which is the Krone BiG M 500. So we'll exit the vehicle there. And yeah, there you go. Still in beta state, you know. Still working on it. Still have things to do. We are getting there, my friends. We are getting there. And I'm very happy with the progress of the mod. It's all looking very, very nice. And I think people are going to... If you've used this in 19, you'll be very familiar with the mod. But we are making improvements for 22. So it's not just a... you know, it's not just a conversion from 19 to 22. We're actually doing a lot of, you know, serious work in improving upon the 19 version, you know. And I'm bringing it up to a, you know, FS22 standards, you know, that type of thing. Right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go off and watch my Linus Tech Tip video, which I just got an alert for. So, my friends, we have been streaming now for well, almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 52 minutes. So, thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And yeah, God willing, we shall see you again in the next one, whenever that may be. I don't have any set schedule or schedule. That's the Jurassic Park reference, if anyone caught that. But yeah, I don't have any schedule. So, you know, whenever you see me pop up, is you know, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get alerts to when I'm live. All right, my friends, thank you. Take care. Bye bye.